Welcome back to the press room. I'm your host, Cooper Shipper, joined by my co-host, Colby Bethea. It's
What's
good
up,
to be
guys?
back. Before we get into it, Colby, what is on your mind today?
Got a lot on the mind. Yankees need them to clutch up for the playoffs. Hopefully they can get a little win against Baltimore tonight, get that first seed in the playoffs. But OU, got a lot to talk about OU.
We do, and we'll get to it. First thing I want to talk about, first thing I saw this morning, headline of the day, was it today? UNLV quarterback just decides to enter the transfer portal after 3 weeks, not playing anymore due to some NIL disputes. Was promised $100,000, was only given $3,000. What's your thoughts on it?
Man, I mean, where's Holy Cross located?
I couldn't tell you.
I figured it was somewhere in Pennsylvania, somewhere like that. All I'm saying is that if I had to relocate all that, and they're like, hey, 100 bands, I move, and they're like, hey, here's $3K, but we'll get you later. Nah, bro. As soon as that red shirt game comes up, I'm gone, send myself out. Can't do that.
I wonder if this was something that was like on his mind. Like, he's like, if I don't get that bread by time after Game 3's done, I'm out of here.
I mean, so I read that this would be his last year, so he's just saving himself. I mean, like, dudes that aren't going to the league, you have to get the bag in your NIL. You can set your family up for a good amount of time because you know that dude is not getting drafted.
Yeah.
Nobody had heard of his name until he quit on his team.
Yeah.
But like, hey, brand exposure.
That's literally that's what that is, and this is what happens when you turn a college sport into a pro sport with no contracts, with no players union, with nothing official. It's just like, hey, I'm just gonna give you money. With NIL collectives as like separate entities, like there's nothing in line. It's just he was literally told, hey, we'll give you $100K, and he's like, I bet I'm coming to Las Vegas.
Why are assistant coaches making those calls? That's to me was like the craziest thing is that, like, first of all, it's kind of on the kid. Like, if this dude is not running the program, he's not the one signing the checks.
Yeah.
Not even your team, the university. Some random dude sitting behind a desk calling boosters.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. It was sketchy from the start.
Yeah, and I feel like if the kid was, is he even good?
I mean, the 3-0. He beat a mediocre Kansas team. I think they played Houston, and Houston looked like world beaters against OU.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so with that being said, wouldn't you think like a playoff spot on the line is worth $100K? Like, why don't they just pay him?
I mean, when was the last time you thought about UNLV, anything sports related? Was their basketball team the one that made it somewhat far in March Madness?
I couldn't tell you, bro.
San Diego State, maybe? I don't know. You haven't heard of UNLV in a long time. The casinos are right there. They have somebody. Uncle Dana needs to cough up some cash. Like, if this kid is keeping your program relevant, you have to pay him.
That's what I'm saying. And like with the 12-team playoff being a thing, and there's going to be a group of 5 team, they're looking pretty good. If he's that good, don't you think a playoff spot would be worth $100K to them? $100K is nothing in the world of sports. Like
nothing now, nothing.
So I feel like if he really was like that good, or if he was that much better than their backup, they would just pay him.
It's a very odd situation, and then their like 4th-string running back also leaves. I don't know what that dude was promised.
Bro,
maybe like free corn dogs.
That was what got me. I saw that. And I saw he was their 4th leading rusher. I'm like, bro, what are you, their fullback? Like, why?
I mean, he probably like got that on like one kick return or something, and just like had the little stat guy, hey, write that in.
Yeah, so that for me. Good luck to him. Maybe he'll go thrive at like Sam Houston State or something. Get like $10K.
They're a powerhouse in my dynasty.
And speaking of that, I was at Texas State for 4 years, couldn't get it done. I just went to SMU, starting my new journey at SMU. I'm 4-0. Beat number 7 Texas, number 6 North Carolina, and number 23 Stanford in my first 4 weeks. So
that's tough. I had to get App State. Had to take the Mountaineers far.
That's a good one too. That's a good one too. I had the offer from Arkansas and I declined it, and then I couldn't get any other offers. I got SMU. I was like, yeah, we're going to Dallas, baby. So
where'd you play your micro dude at?
I haven't done that. I've just been grinding Dynasty, bro.
Nah, man.
I have like 4 different. I have a Texas Tech one. I had to do a Tennessee one. That was a waste of time because I won the Natty in the first season. Like, it wasn't even fun.
Right.
But my SMU one's really like my fun one.
So you play up until you win a Natty, then you just restart?
I don't know. I haven't won my natty yet with this one.
Oh,
So
dog.
I've thought. Do you, or do you just keep going? I see.
I'm like Saban level. Like I've just kept one dude. Started at App State. Had to take my talents to OU. I was taking a peek in the conference. They were getting dog walked, so I had to
Yeah.
slide over and help the boys.
Yeah, I
out.
think I'm just gonna keep this. This is like my main dynasty I play on. I think I'm just gonna keep going, and when I win a natty, we'll see what happens. But I don't know. All right, next headline of the day. Or it might have been yesterday, but pretty shitty people over at the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. Rowdy Tellez, 4 at-bats short of a $100,000 bonus. Not hits, not anything. At-bats. All you had to do was get up there.
Stand.
With
Just
multiple
stand there.
games left. $100,000 bonus, and they DFA him.
I thought it was pretty disrespectful. But like not only to Rowdy, but like the fans. You had all this build up. You have O'Neal Cruz, obviously Livy's boyfriend, Paul Skeen.
Livy, yeah.
You have the other long-haired pitcher. I think his name is Jack Jones.
Yeah.
You have 3 young studs. Pay Rowdy. Everyone loves Rowdy. He's the Bartolo Colon of your team, of your city. You have to pay the man. It's disrespectful.
It was either $100,000 or
I
$200,000.
think it was $200,000.
Like, bro, just and also that makes your organization like not look good. If I'm a hometown kid from Pittsburgh and I'm an MLB free agent, and I have a chance to go play for my team. Bro, I don't want him to go do that if y'all gonna do someone dirty like that. It's $200K, just give him the money, bro.
Sell some extra sodas, run a discount sale on beer. $200K is not that much.
Paul Skeen's bobblehead night, like, bro, I don't. Shout out Rowdy Tellez, man. I'd be so pissed.
I love that dude swinging MLB The Show. It's beautiful.
All right, Ohtani 50-50 ball. I know we're like a week and a half removed. I'm pretty sure he's at like fucking 53 by now or something like that.
Nuts.
But
that dude's insane.
Speaking, I was gonna get to the ball because I saw that the dude that caught it wouldn't give it back because I guess they didn't give him what he wanted. He brought it to Golden Auctions. If you were the one to catch the Ohtani 50-50 ball and the Dodgers want to get it back from you, what do you need in exchange for that ball?
Dude, an arm and a leg. I need a house. I need to be able to hang out with Shohei multiple times a month. I need like free seats, and I need like my name in the seat. Dude, a lot of money. I mean, it's the first time anyone's ever done that. People love this guy. People love Shohei. I wouldn't give it back. There's no way.
I'm gonna say I would need, at bare minimum, lifetime tickets behind home plate.
Right.
I'm going to need something from the game in exchange, at least something that was game used by Ohtani, either his cleats, his bat, jersey, something.
The bat would be sick.
I'm gonna need a base. I'm gonna need the base, the 50th base he stole.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna need a couple like. I'm gonna need an hour with Ohtani for him to sign everything that I want, and then I'm going to need I don't know what it would be. I'd have to think of it, but some kind of like hourly allotment per month that I get to hang out with Shohei Ohtani. And I might consider it, but like even then, I don't know.
It'd be tough. So if you got to hang out with Shohei, would you ask him about the gambling incident? Would you ask him, hey, did you throw your boy Ipe under the bus?
I would.
Dude, I have to
I would.
know.
You got to.
Do you think he did it?
I'd ask him, yeah. And even if I had to sign a non-disclosure and like,
I'll sign the NDA.
yeah, even if I had to like, I would want to know. I just want to know. I wouldn't tell anybody. Maybe
Right?
a couple people, but I just want.
Shohei, per this contract, 'cause I gave you this ball back, we're gonna be friends, buddy. Like you're gonna have to tell me at one point.
Yeah, that's, and it's hard to say because I don't know what the ball's worth.
No one does.
Is it $1 million? Like I don't know.
I mean, what did Aaron Judge's ball go for? Or that dude gave it back. Did he give it back?
I don't remember.
In
I thought it went on
Texas?
auction. I thought I remember that ball going on. I don't know. I don't remember, but I feel like I remember someone giving it back to.
Whatever Judge's ball went for, I would have to like 10x it.
Yeah. I mean,
So
bro,
it's just home
nobody's
runs.
ever done that. Nobody might ever do that again. Like Shohei Ohtani the best baseball player to walk planet Earth ever?
I mean, dude, like if you did like a fantasy draft of all-time players, like in the MLB sheet, you got Babe Ruth, all of them dudes. Are you not
I'm
going
taking
Shohei?
Ohtani 1.
Dude, you have to.
I'm taking Ohtani
A healthy
1.
Ohtani is the greatest MLB baseball player the world has ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. And dude, imagine like being a country like Japan. They're gonna make a religion after him, bro. Like he is a god.
He's a hero.
He
A
is-
hero. Well, he won them the WBC
Yeah,
over the summer. That was huge for them.
Yeah.
That was huge.
yeah.
I was pumped up for him. I was pumped up for the guys.
I wonder what his wife thinks about everything. You know, she was like a Japanese basketball player or something.
I mean, I guess I don't know how relevant like do they have diehards like it is in America with like sports? Like, do they go when like when their basketball team is playing? Like, do they gather at bars?
No, I think all they care about is Ohtani. To be honest, I think
Probably.
Ohtani's probably like third.
That and their little league team, man. They had like 4 years where that Japanese baseball team won like 4 years. Straight.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were nice. They were
Yeah.
nice.
All right, let's get into recapping the OU Tennessee game. This might be a little long of a segment. I waited my whole life for this. I was at the game, had great seats, 20-something rows up behind Tennessee's bench, and it was everything I could have asked for.
I bet it was.
Crowd was popping. I got there at 8 a.m., went to game day, did the whole thing, drunk all day. Dude, honestly, the first half of the game was not... I had such a bad headache, bro. Like, if I could do it again, I'd slow down on the
Were you in
treadmill.
the sun?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But the sun,
It goes
it got
down.
behind the stadium at about, like, probably 30 minutes after kick. It wasn't too bad. Or maybe right... It wasn't too bad, but...
How early did you get in the stadium? Because that's when it's the worst is before the game.
45 minutes before kick, I think.
That's when it's the worst.
Yeah,
Like that
that's-
stretch,
yeah.
you're just sitting there.
Yeah, that was the whole time. I think it went down like right at about kick behind the stadium. But either way, great day. A lot of Tennessee fans. I was very proud to see that. Very proud of the Tennessee fans repping their respect. I heard a lot of OU fans saying how much they enjoy the Tennessee fans and how good we were. The OU fans were like, I've never seen this many fans show up for a game. This is insane. Welcome to the SEC.
Oh, I don't think people understand that the Big 12 only allows like 2,500 tickets to the away team. The SEC is like 5,000.
Yeah.
So I think not a lot of people knew about that one. But, dude, you could hear Rocky Top blasting through the TV at home. I was like, hey, Mom, like, we have to turn this down. Like, it's too much for me right now.
That's what I heard. I heard it was loud on TV.
It was loud. You guys were loud.
Yeah, and the stadium, though, that's the loudest OU game I've ever been to.
That's what people were saying. It was nuts.
It was rocking in there. It was that third down, like, it was Stadium Pulse Max in there, like, for real. But
Nico's hands were shaking.
Yeah, but hey, we got it. Jackson Arnold getting pulled in the first half. We got to talk about this. Jackson Arnold, #1 quarterback in the country, supposed to be the golden boy. OU fans went insane when this guy committed. Promised the starting job, and it's just all gone bad after 3 weeks.
It's been an awful stretch watching him play football for the Oklahoma Sooners. It's been nothing more than just a disappointment. Like learning that, he got the promise of like, hey, like Dylan Gabriel,
Yeah.
this is awesome. You just let us, like, you had a really good year, man. But
See
we're
ya.
going to go with
Yeah.
the 18-year-old from Texas.
Yeah.
Jackson Arnold might have a negative IQ. Like, I truly don't think he understands what is going on. Like, he's a one read and then a fumble or I'm just going to throw it as far to the sideline as high as I can. I don't understand it with him. I mean, you tell Dylan Gabriel, hey, like, dude, go somewhere else. For what? To lose? Now we're playing a true Michael Hawkins Jr. That dude, he needs a statue. If we go into Auburn, Jordan Hare, and beat the brakes off them, just beat the sleeves off the Auburn Tigers, statue immediately, man. Statue. I heard some people talking about, like, he's the next Caleb Williams. I don't even want to hear that name, man. But, hey, Michael Hawkins Jr., he's the guy. Jackson Arnold let down. $1.5 million down the drain. You could have built a park. Could have donated that to the Children's Hospital. But now it's to the guy that guards the water. Waves his towel above his head. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I can't stand it.
Wait, so Arnold got paid 1.5 mil.
1.5 mils, his NIL. He's up there in, I think, like the top 30 of like highest paid college athletes right now. Like I looked at it the other day, man. It's bad.
Dude, That's insane. Right, whenever he threw that pick during that game, I was
Which
like,
one? I guess I think of the skip pass or the negative skip
oh
pass,
yeah,
whatever he
no, no,
did.
no, the pick
Yeah,
where
the
he
pick.
just
Oh my god.
he just like there's literally this two Tennessee dudes just sitting there, and he just like I knew it was a pick as he's like this.
It
And
was. Oh.
since when it really sunk in was when he threw it into the ground it was a backwards passer, I guess. I
Yeah.
guess it was lateral because it was a fumble. He throws that it's not even like the dude dropped it. He threw it into the ground, bro.
One like Brent Venables after the game. It's kind of weak from Brent. He called Jackson Arnold out for it, but he was like, "Yeah, like that was throwing, like that throw Jackson made. That wasn't in the play. It was handed off or like run, and the dude just like panicked and just chucked the ball." So man, like I don't know, it's weird. Like odd times in Norman right now.
Yeah, he folds under pressure. That's what I was saying in the game. If we get him under pressure, he's gonna fold, and he can't handle it. And
Nico did a lot better.
It doesn't help that y'all's O line is like absolute garbage.
Terrible. Well, it all started with the Dylan Gabriel departure. He leaves 3, I think, like would have been senior offensive linemen. They're like, well, I don't want to hang out with some freshmen. They're gone. We paid Jackson 1.5 mil, man. 1.5. We could have got linemen. We could have got healthy wide receivers.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
Hey, y'all do have a good defense though.
Defense look good. I
Although
haven't seen that in a while.
Although I do still believe we could have put up 40 if we wanted to. Josh Heupel pumped the brakes a little bit.
He had a soft spot in his heart.
Yeah, he did. He did.
They're like, oh, guys, they played a tribute for me. Like, they love me.
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, big win. Super, super happy for the Vols. Super happy for Nico. And then Nico goes back home next day and walks out with Morgan Wallen at his concert in a packed out Neyland Stadium. What a better
Pretty sick,
weekend.
man.
What a better weekend
Hanging out with the
can you
sheriff.
have other than the weekend that Nico had with Josh Heupel? And yeah, it's just super fun. I didn't see any of the in Norman that promised me free drinks if Tennessee won. They all like just didn't show up. So
it's funny that this guy didn't answer his phone. You know, I was ready. I was ready to take my walk of shame through Campus Corner.
Yeah, I couldn't. Would you have actually?
I was ready. I had shoes on. I was like, I guess this guy's not texting.
I honestly didn't even think, dude. I couldn't have gone out after that. Like the day was just too long. It was just too like.
The sun got you.
From 8 a.m. The game. I think we didn't get out of there until like 10:30, 10:40, something like that.
Brutal.
Long day, but good day nonetheless. I'm super happy for the Vols and on our way to an undefeated season. SEC championship, national championship.
There's no shot, man.
We'll see.
We talked about it. We said loss at Alabama or home. Are you guys at Bama?
No, Bama home at Georgia. I don't even remember.
Those are 2 losses.
Not Bama.
Maybe Carson Beck doesn't get it done, but
no.
Jalen Milroe.
Dude, I genuinely think we could go undefeated. I did say 2 losses, but like now I think. Okay, what do you think? What do you think OU's record is at the end of the year?
Like, as a gambling man, we beat Auburn. We beat South Carolina. We beat Maine. We don't win any other SEC game. Texas, like, you know how you can just like sim.
Yeah.
I don't want to even be like, I just want to like go into hibernation that whole week. Like, I don't want to hear it on social media, especially if like something bad happens and like somehow Jackson Arnold has to play. I mean, we already got beat 52-0 a couple years ago.
Okay, but they say Texas OU is always a close game no matter what. We've seen Charlie Strong Texas beat OU. We've seen OU be bad and beat Texas. Nah, Texas is going to binge
We
all
said
over.
that, and then Brent Venables' first year, 52-0. 0 points. He scored 0 points.
That was the year General Booty got in there and Nick Evers got in there. Where's Nick Evers?
They wouldn't play. Nick Evers is handing out water on the Wisconsin sideline.
Oh, yeah. Wisconsin.
I was happy that guy left.
Forgot about him.
He came, and his mom would talk so much on social media, man. Oh, Nico needs to play. Yeah. Nico's sitting behind Dylan Gabriel, who's making $2.6 million. And what's your son? He's going to be handing out dealership cards.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I say OU goes 6-6, 7-5 best. I say 7-5 to be safe.
I mean, what? They're a 3-win team right now.
Yeah.
6 and what? You said 6 and 7. That's an option.
6-6.
Oh, yeah, so we'll go 6 and 6, and we'll play in the Aloha Bowl against Idaho.
Yeah.
That'll be a
Outback
good one.
Bowl.
Then we'll get the
Bowl at Yankee Stadium. The Pinstripe Bowl.
the Barstool Bowl, even worse. We'll have Dave Portnoy calling our game.
All right, let's get into. Wrote down 3 games. One of them only because I'm betting on it, but biggest games of the week. Number 20 Oklahoma State at number 23 K State. Kansas State's favored by 4.5. Did K State just lose?
Yeah, they played horrible against the Mormons.
Yeah.
Horrible.
They got beat down.
Avery Johnson had like 2 picks. He had I think it was like 86 yards. BYU was taking punts back.
And then Oklahoma State just lost to Utah to Zach Wilson's little brother.
And they don't even know who their quarterback is either.
So this game will probably be a Big 12 deciding game at the end of the year once this is said and done. Whoever loses may be done. These are two good teams. Kansas State favored by 4.5. Who do you got in this one?
I mean, after, like, you go on the road, get dog walked. You're at home, get dog walked. Who's the home team in this?
K-State.
We'll go with Kansas State. Manhattan will get live. They always get rowdy. I think at least they know who their quarterback is. Oklahoma State, I mean, they can't even get Ollie Gordon straight.
Yeah, what happened to him, bruh?
I've heard all these goons. They're like, oh, they're stacking the box. You know, Oklahoma State is not even in the top 25 of, like, facing 8 people or more in the box. Like, okay, and what do you think? You guys are the first team ever to face a lot of people that stop the run. Like, what do you think they did in the 80s, in the 70s? You think they were gunslinging it? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, magically, you see all these running back Heismans. Oh, but I bet they faced a stacked box. Like, I just think that they have very mediocre coordinators. I mean, their defense is way too good to be letting Zach Wilson's little brother even gain a yard. If you watch that kid, or watching him reminded me of when OSU was getting blown out and they put in Gundy's son, and he's going. That's what I felt like Zach Wilson's brother wanted to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I got Kansas State. What are they? What's the line?
Kansas State 4.5.
Yeah, man, hammer that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. See, like, I want to bet. I think Oklahoma State's the better team, but they're on the road. I'm gonna say Kansas State pulls it out, but I think it's gonna be close. I wouldn't feel comfortable betting on 4.5.
You wouldn't?
I think it's a close game.
I think there might be a better over-under if we just set an imaginary line at 2.5 of how many different Oklahoma State quarterbacks are going to enter the game and throw a pass. They said that they're going to play all 3.
Is Alan Bowman hurt?
He's terrible, man. He's terrible.
But, like, it's the best option you got.
I don't know. I mean, apparently they've been raving about this Flores kid. Gundy even said he was ready. He just needs the experience.
Who?
His last name's Flores. I don't know. I don't read a lot into the recruits, but this kid, I think he's a true or like redshirt freshman. But then they have the long sleeves kid that they put in last week. He was terrible.
I don't know shit about Oklahoma State football, so like I don't even know.
I watched the game against Utah, and it was not a good. If I didn't have money on the game, I would have not had it on the TV. But I bet on Utah.
Damn. Okay. All right. Next game of the week. Actually, we'll save that for last. I wrote down 19 Illinois at number 9 Penn State. Reason being because we'll get to the bets later, but Penn State's served by 19.5. And I don't think Penn State or 19. I don't think Penn State's going to win by 19 points. I'm taking Illinois money line in that.
Money line?
Yeah.
You think they're going to win?
No. Okay, what is
you
it?
You like the points.
Yeah.
You like the points.
So
money line is they win.
Okay, so what is it? So it would be Illinois spread.
Yeah,
I mean,
spread points. Yeah.
Okay, that's I'm betting on that.
Yeah, I was like Illinois to win. That's crazy, but nah. I mean, so Penn State's quarterback Drew Aller, where he was the old Missouri quarterback.
Drew Aller? No, he was
Michigan.
No, he was straight to Penn State.
Wow, I guess I don't even know who the kid is then. I thought he played at like Iowa or something.
No, he was Penn State out of high school.
Then yeah, I don't even know who the kid is, but
He was a
he had
5-star.
like
I think
he had
he's
like 4
him.
tutties last week.
Yeah, I mean he's good, but like Luke Altmaier
That's who the
is. They just beat Nebraska, right? Illinois.
Yeah, they beat Nebraska on Friday night, I think.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good against. I don't know how good Nebraska is. They're not all that, but
Nebraska will be good next year. They have Patrick Mahomes' clones.
dude,
Just hanging out. And they just signed Clone Jr.
He looks like Jackson, bro. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, Mahomes.
Shit is crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Dayton Raiola, dude. What do you think? What do you think about Dayton Raiola and the whole Patrick Mahomes thing? Is he trying
It's kind
to?
of corny. It's kind of corny, man, because, like, everyone's talking about, like, he's supposed to be good. So just, like, do your own thing. Like, it scares me that he's, like, feels the need to, like, copy the Patrick Mahomes flow. So I'm like, oh, does he have no confidence in himself? Like when they got that moving day photo, and he had the hair with the glasses, I was like, oh my! Like I was like, I hope they lose by 1,000. I hope they lose by 1,000.
Yeah,
But no, he just needs to be himself. And the jumping before the game.
Yeah, that was
like,
cheesy as hell.
You don't know how to get your own self fired up. like he told himself, all right, like, you know, you're gonna run to the 17, and remember, like, he probably practiced it in his mirror, man. Like, I don't know, it was corny.
Yeah, dude, I saw the Dayton Raiola thing today. His little brother, and he literally looks like Jackson Mahomes. Like, dude, I didn't even know he had a brother. No way. His brother probably disappeared yesterday.
Do you think he's actually good, or you think like as part of like Dylan's commitment?
I had
you have to
never
sign my brother.
I had never heard of the kid, so probably not. He's probably like a 2.5 star. But yeah, all right. Game of the week: number 2 Georgia at number 4 Alabama. College game day. Georgia favored by 2. I'm still undecided who I got in this game. To be honest, I really don't know.
I love Alabama. In this one. Like, I just think Kalen DeBoer is not a bad coach.
Yeah.
He took Michael Penix, and dude, I mean, nobody could have named a soul on that Washington team. Like, they just weren't talked about at all. Then magically, you're like, oh hey, you got a reincarnated Michael Vick slinging it to some dude named Rome Odunze.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, and then it's in Tuscaloosa. They're gonna be rowdy, shaking them pom poms. I just think there's no way. There's no way. Carson Beck's not that dude. I think it's just the way his face looks. I just have no faith in the
guy. I do not get the whole Carson Beck thing. Seeing all these mock drafts, he's like the first quarterback, second quarterback, third quarterback taken. I guess not first behind Shedeur, but like, bro, is this dude a first round quarterback?
I mean, I don't think so. Like, you have to look at all the quarterbacks that are free agents and like starting, and you're like, all right, can Carson Beck do no?
Is Carson Beck better than Andy Dalton? No. Like,
did Carson Beck, like, is he original Georgia commit?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Like, I guess I just always thought Stetson Bennett would play there forever, so I never imagined them having a backup quarterback.
Bro, I just, like, to me, Carson Beck is just, like, the definition of, like, mid. Like, he's just, like, he's not bad, but, like, he's just there.
Like,
he's just
the Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, like, he'll get
football.
he'll get it done, and
And
he's surrounded with fucking 5 stars out the ass, but, like, he's not an NFL quarterback.
He'll be the only one on the starting offense to not get drafted. I mean, like, I don't even know if I'd put him on the practice squad. Like, okay, would you say he's better than Max Duggan, the old TCU quarterback? Because that dude
like, in college, no, bro. Max Duggan was a dog.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like Max Duggan had a worse team.
Yeah.
Like, and that dude made the practice squad, got cut. Like, I don't even think teams will, like, entertain Carson.
Yeah, like, I don't know what everybody, I mean, he's first round pick in all these mock drafts.
You think Shedeur's that good?
I think Shedeur's good, yeah.
Dude, I wish his dad, like, I love Deion Sanders. I love that he took a tear. He literally did what we all did in the video game, but he did it in real life. Like, there's mad respect to that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you can't coach your own son. Because, like, nobody really knows, like, is Shedeur that good, or they just, like, played a stat pad?
All, like, antics, everything off the field aside, like, just football, I think Shedeur is I think he's a really good quarterback, yeah. But I don't. Am I a fan of Colorado and Dion and all the shit they got going on there? I mean, whatever. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I think Travis Hunter's a damn good player.
Travis Hunter, how can you not take him number one?
Does Travis Hunter play receiver and corner in the NFL? There's no way.
I think so.
There's no way.
The Chargers are doing it with the defensive tackle right now. Look that up. Dude, he's in fantasy because he's also a fullback. He's listed in fantasy as fullback D tackle. I almost picked him up for the memes. But yeah, I mean, like, I think Travis Hunter is like opening the door to a lot more players, and especially like, I mean, you're telling me that AJ Brown can't go play safety for one play. Like, you need a big third down stop, and you're like, hey, just sit back here and play center field.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I just think it opens the door to a lot more like two-way play.
But I don't think they want that in the NFL though. Like no way they let no way they let Travis Hunter do that in the NFL, and no way he can last, bro. You're not gonna have a long career doing that. How do you play every snap of every game, every week?
I mean, I figured it'd be like series. Like he would like maybe play like offense, defense, then take an offense off, hit a defense, like offense.
I think I mean it may just depend on what they need in that moment and how the game's going, but I think
Taysom Hill.
Is he a better corner or a better receiver? I've heard he's a better corner. I've heard he's like lockdown clamp corner compared to like how he can affect the game offensively is not as big an impact as how it can be affected defensively. Like he just clamps these dudes. He's a ball hawk. And I mean I think he'll be a primary corner in the league.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, so could you slide him into the slot to like save him a little bit? Like save him that extra running? And then like, still put him out there on offense?
I mean, it really just depends on like where he goes and how. I have no idea how he's going to be used.
He goes to the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan will have him kicking the ball.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think a lot of people are in the NFL would be afraid to let him because what does that contract look like? Do you pay him two salaries?
Yeah, you're going to pay him. Is he going to be the highest paid corner and highest paid receiver in the league in one contract?
Because like Deebo Samuel had a little struggle.
Yeah.
With because what did you call him at that whenever it was time for his contract to come up? I mean, I think people are afraid because they don't know what to pay him. Like, what do you have to pay him? He'd have to be the most highest player in the league if he was playing both two ways.
If he's playing both. If he's playing both and he's elite at both, he better be top 5 paid in both combined in one contract.
I mean, I truly think he stays in college like all 4 years.
You think so?
Who has it better than him in the world right now?
I mean, but at the same time, that's like if he's playing corner and receiver every snap of every game in college, that's double the risk of an injury next year if he stays another year.
What do you pay the guy? Because rookie deals, he'll get drafted first round. They'll have 4 years and a fifth option.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was Travis Hunter, with NIL nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Gabriel went back. Like, dude, go get your bag. Like, I think Travis Hunter's like engaged or something.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he has like a house and everything in Colorado.
Yeah, he did not have that money beforehand. Like, there's no shot, man.
Yeah.
You don't just magically buy a house in Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah.
His truck. Have you seen his truck?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, no one in the world has better than him.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders, like, saw this clip, like, LeBron sent Deion Sanders. He's like,
and
one of
Travis got him.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, you're getting, like, Deion Sanders, your head coach. Like, your head coach is like, oh, LeBron sent me these, but, here you go.
Yeah.
You're not getting that in the NFL.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure the money's not much more in the NFL than what he's making right now with everything. He's got to be bringing in 10 mil at least.
I mean, if you look, I don't know what first round, like, top 5 picks get paid. But, like, to me, it's like the incentives in college.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, bro, he streams. He has all these different ads he's doing. I don't know how much Colorado's paying him, but, dude, he's doing okay.
I mean, yeah, like, no one in the world has it better than him.
Yeah. All right, back to the Georgia-Bama game just so I can get my pick in. I'm going to have to go Bama, not only because they're at home, but because I don't like Carson Beck, and I don't think he's good.
No.
I don't know is Georgia defense elite like they've been? I assume they're...
I mean, I assume that they were always good.
Yeah, like I haven't watched a Bama or Georgia game this year yet. I mean, it's Bama and Georgia, but I'm gonna go Bama. I'm gonna go Bama here.
I saw a little bit of their game against Kentucky. Like at Kentucky, they didn't look
I mean, I did.
that good.
I mean, yeah, I saw they almost got beat by Kentucky. That if that's a sign of anything, yeah, Bama by 50.
Can you name any player on Kentucky's roster?
Their quarterback, Devin Leary. Is Devin Leary still their quarterback?
Sure.
I think so. The NC State, former NC State. If he's even still there. If not, that's
Right.
about it.
No, I mean Mike Stoops. That's who I would say.
Yeah. All right, locks of the week. These are our locks of the week. We do not condone gambling. If you bet these and you lose, don't come back at us. They're our locks of the week. We're betting on them. Not telling you to bet on them, but they are going to hit. All right. We're going to do a college football line, an NFL line, and a player prop. My college football line, OU going into Auburn, favored by 2.5. I think to win by more than 2.5. Michael Hawkins Jr. getting his first start. Auburn's not that good. OU's got something to prove this game. They got to win by more than 2.5. Smashing that.
They got a lot to prove. They got a lot to prove for sure. My lock of the week, I love Bama. Bama +2 at home. I mean, there's no shot you can give Bama 2 extra points. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way. Jalen Milroe, they're gonna get it done. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be whether or not can Georgia score enough points.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a 6-3 traditional SEC ball game. Alabama's gonna put up points.
Yeah.
They're putting up points, man.
Let a naysayer know.
I love that stuff. Give me a T-shirt.
All right. Like I said earlier, I'll throw this back. Illinois, Penn State. I'm taking Illinois spread. They're 19-point underdogs, whatever. All right. NFL. Bengals at Panthers. Andy Dalton's a starter. Bengals, his former team, coming to his house. Carolina is 3.5-point dogs. Carolina money line. They're winning.
Absolutely. I mean, you know Andy Dalton is going to have the boys ready.
He's not losing this game.
He's going to have this is his, 5th farewell tour?
Yeah.
He's going to have the boys ready, man. They're going to be ready. Adam Thielen, so I got banged up. He'll be healthy.
Deontay Johnson, dog. Chuba Hubbard, dog. Miles Sanders, dog. Panthers by 50.
By 50. J.C. Horn, 7 pick sixes.
No, but for real, Bengals are 0-3, not looking good. Joe Burr, not looking good. Bengals are on 0-4. I'm gonna say Panthers by a touchdown.
It's fair. It's fair. I can get down with that. You know I'm gonna go with my Minnesota Vikings, man. Green Bay facing a similar situation, kind of like with what you got going on. Questions at quarterback. Can Malik Willis, Jordan Love, can whoever the guy is get it done? I don't think so. Sam Darnold, to me, man, all these NFL coaches they're like, you see Baker's resurgence, Sam Darnold, that's on the coaches.
The ghosts are gone.
Dude, they're gone. He's seeing Justin Jefferson 80 yards down the field. He said, hey, screw it. That dude's open down there somewhere. Dude, it's beautiful what we got going on. Jalen Naylor, credit to that dude. That dude has rode the pine 2-3 the last couple years.
Yeah.
Shows out. We're like, hey, we got a couple guys. Jordan Addison, he can't call a friend to drive him home. We got some issues. Dude steps up. I think he's averaging a touchdown a game right now. It's beautiful. We got Aaron Jones, absolute demon.
Cooking.
Brian Flores is taking a whole bunch of nobody's. I didn't know who Patrick Jones was until 2 games ago. The fourth, I don't even know. Grenard, former Texan. That dude was the defense. I don't know. Vikings by 1,000. By 1,000.
Alrighty. Player prop. I this was quick pick. Didn't look a whole lot before the game, before we recorded. One lock I do every week, Jalen Hurts pass completions is always 20.5. It wasn't on there yet. I'm sure it will be. If you see Jalen Hurts pass completions, bet it. Don't come back to me when it doesn't hit because it's hit every time I've ever done it. But right now, I'm going to go Malik Neighbors over half a touchdown. I don't even know any numbers. I just know he's fucking cooking. Malik Neighbors over half a touchdown.
There we go. I can get down with that. So we got the OU Bowl going on this weekend. 2 former OU quarterbacks facing off. Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I'm taking the Big 12. I'm taking both their passing touchdowns over. 1.5. It's gonna be good, man.
So we got a little 2-1 action here.
Dude, I love
Increased
it.
odds.
I love it. Get a little parlay in there plus the number. I think the last time we had an OU Bowl, it was Baker and Kyler. It was a nice little scoring ball game. I mean, I think both OU quarterbacks. No one wants to lose against your former boy, man. I mean, they're gonna be out there trying. They're gonna be trying. I don't know if Devontae Smith is gonna play though. That's worrying me about my fantasy team.
Yeah.
That dude was unconscious.
And AJ Brown.
I'm gonna let me play wide receiver.
He's gonna pass it to Dallas Goedert, maybe. All right, that's the. All right, so if you combine all of those, make that the press room parlay, you're gonna get rich this weekend. Have some fun. Before we wrap it up, any last remarks?
Aaron Judge is gonna win the AL MVP. I actually had a future in. I had a future in for that. I do it every year. I always bet on the Yankees to win the World Series and Aaron Judge win AL MVP. Same with Justin Jefferson. A wide receiver will never win the MVP.
Yeah.
I got $1 on that. Can't wait for basketball season to get going.
So excited for basketball season.
I mean, I've seen it on ESPN when I log in now. They show the Thunder playing, I think, the Spurs in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. Man, people always say, baseball gets forgotten. Not in my heart.
You're definitely the baseball guy here. I don't follow it as much as some people do. I'm especially this time of year. I'm so suckered into college football, and then when basketball comes back, I'm just like, that's just my perfect time of the year for me. So
if you dabble in some WNBA, do not pick the Aces to win it all. I personally, I like Minnesota. I like Minnesota. If you dabble in some WNBA action, Caitlin Clark, greatest WNBA player of all time. She's brought more money, more attention. She got these girls on chartered jets. They were hanging out with me back in the economy. I mean, Caitlin Clark, build her a statue, make her the logo. Jerry Wester right now. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Alrighty, appreciate you hopping on the pod. Going to be a little more consistent with this in the future. Appreciate y'all listening. As always, fun pod. And, lock in the locks of the week. And whenever y'all win, come back and give us some money. So maybe we can get, a real camera or something.
There we go.
Appreciate y'all listening, and we'll see you next episode. Peace.
See ya.